1 year ago today, I released my Super World, Super Riles World. A lot of my favorite streamers and a lot of my friends in the Mario Maker community played through the world, which was super awesome, and I'm super lucky to have been able to watch them. And over the last year, I've collected some of my favorite moments of these people playing the world, and I've put them all in this video just as a sort of highlight and funny moment compilation. And at the very end, we're going to do a little bit of a retrospective on what was wrong with the world, what I could have improved, and just little things that I might like to share. But yeah, I really hope you enjoy the highlights as much as I did.
You fucker! Why didn't I think of that? That's such a good troll. Oh my god.
If I remember how new soup works, I think that's how
That's
it
a
works.
true. Oh my god. I'm so dumb, dude. I'm so dumb.
Dante's got a one.
Oh, you can't go in there. Okay. Dude, that was like, I saw it happening as I was there.
GG. No, 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 no. Tengo miedo, espérense, denme. Ok.
Yo escuché a Gaby que me dijo que me
Vámonos.
lo hice la... Casi me lo dio Gaby, luego me desquito. Me va.
That's not clear for me, but still. Not the biggest fan of those trolls.
We're pretty understanding, I'd say.
You fucker! I knew that was gonna happen too. Oh my god.
Boot. Just move here, here, and this again. Really? Come on, Riles. Why are you doing that? I don't know how to jump button this time. Vertical pipe enters tails.
Are you kidding me? Oh man. Wait, what? What? Okay. Apparently you were kidding me.
Oh! Fuck! Wait! Oh. Oh. Okay, cool. Oh, nice.
Yeah, this is my kind of level. My type of level. Yeah, jump in. What? Wait, I feel like I'm gonna need spring, right? Oh, never mind. That's fine. That's kind of enough.
I don't know, doing other stuff. mostly studying for
Oh,
dance.
Riley. Suck my dick, Riley.
Okay.
Oh. No. Oh wait, no. Oh no. No. Why does that not kill the POW?
Doesn't surprise me.
Really? Okay.
No! No!
Don't you dare. Oh, that's a great troll. Just gonna ban Riley real quick.
No, Riley.
What? Such a bitch. You're such a bitch.
Oh, nice. That's kind of bait, I guess.
Where am I going? Okay. Oh, I forgot! Oh, I fell for that troll. I just, oh my god. I can't believe I just did that. That was such an obvious troll. That was such an obvious troll.
Oh my god. Okay. Very cool.
Oh, you're such a dick, Riley!
Oh. Alright, Panga. Okay, Panga.
I'm so good!
Bounce, and then bounce, and then control, and then duck, and then spin, and then whatever the hell is... Oh, there's a troll at the end. That's a good one too, but I hate you for it.
Like I mentioned at the start of the stream, it's been a year since I released Super Mario World. Yes, hello, I'm Miyamoto. Since I released my Super World. And I just thought we'd revisit some memories. I don't know, everything. There's just like some stories I want to tell and stuff. And I think it'd be kind of cool. Like how this level almost wasn't 1-1. Because people were being mean to me about having Desert as World 1. But also, this level's sick. I really like how this level turned out. Yeah, the hardest part of the level for me was like literally the first jump. These Kaizo blocks are because Dewey figured out how to cheese this level. I'm so glad I gave all my half-screen levels to Dewey. This one... this one's really funny. So the only, like, trolley bit before the checkpoint is right here. Where you have to, like, control your momentum, and it just, like, pushes you into the piranha plants. I did have a consistent timing for it, where I just, like, jumped here and held neutral. Yeah, this is the on-off level, Keens. Keens remembers. So, there's an on-off switch here. And I did that my entire upload attempt. And at no point during this level is there an on-off block. I just totally forgot to include that. So you don't have to hit that at all. It's just completely optional. The other hilarious thing about this level is just that, like, people couldn't do this up pipe at all. When all you had to do was, like, run back on the skulls. But people kept trying to run forward and they missed it the other way. This level was super sick, too. I'm so proud of a lot of these. I'm gonna be critical of myself because, like, there are things that are wrong with it, but, like, overall, man, I'm so happy with how all these levels turned out. That was a triple jump for a while, but I decided it was too tight. This is when you tapped out. Come on, man. This shit's free. I just one-shot the first section. Oh, the jank. This part right here is the problem part of this one. And I was aware of it, I just didn't quite realize how bad it was actually gonna be. And I couldn't find a solution, and I've since found a solution. All I had to do was have, like, this on a block. Like, if I had just done that, that would have worked. Yeah. I regret that. But that's the only, like, spot that I really dislike in this level. The rest is so cool, in my humble opinion. Like, I love that trick right there, especially. Man, 1-4 I also really like. So one of the things that I tried to do in my Super World was, like, sort of train the player. Since, like, playing through 20 levels is a unique experience. You can introduce something and then reintroduce it, but a little bit harder. This level specifically, I didn't, like, do anything outside of this level, but right here, I train you to avoid a thwomp like that. And then you get to the end of section 2, you kind of forget about it. You get right here, you have a key. And you fully see what's ahead. You have all, there's nothing forcing you to go fast. You have all the time in the world to analyze it. But almost every single person that played this did that. And it's so great. This level in retrospect was too hard for 2-1, especially the first part. This one was a little blind, but a neat concept, and I tried my best. There was a Kaizo block in this that was kind of mean. But again, like, nothing crazy. Now this level, this is probably my favorite one. Maybe second favorite. It's inspired by Stiff, so it's supposed to be like precision platforming mostly, with not that much Kaizo. Which I think I succeeded in. You can cheese and just do a POW drop right there. It's a little precise, but the intended strat is to land on the mole down there. But yeah, this section I just absolutely love. Oops. But you get up here. So yeah, you break this block and, like, land on the POW, obviously. And then time to land on the spring. Oh, you missed the up pipe. Even if you nail the up pipe, you can't go in it. It doesn't exist. And you just land on lava, so the whole point was, like, to trick the player into thinking they're dead, and they're not, and it's a nice anti-troll. But, because of that, there is cheese in this level, but I knew about it. I left it in intentionally. Land on the muncher. And with, like, a sort of precise jump, you can make it there with the POW. You could also, like, use that again, I guess. But then you can bring the POW into the boss fight. And that's how Stiff got world record. I have no regrets about this level. Some people didn't like the Nye. Here, let me show you what the Nye is. So obviously the piece would be tighter, but the idea is you just stand on this block, the spring ends up there, and then it perfectly lines up. Oh, and then this is the other part that I was talking about. Hold on, we'll come back to that part. Okay, you drop a P-switch down there. When I said that I, like, was training the player, I didn't cover it, but in 2-1, there was, like, a simple up throw Goomba into, like, an enemy just to clear the path. And then you do nothing with the Goomba but catch it. And then in this one, I introduce, like, a little bit of something else. You up throw the shell and then spin jump off of it. And when we get to World 4, I'll point out the evolution of that. It's, like, the same trick, like, plus one step each time, which I thought was really unique. But I don't think anyone actually noticed. Anyway, you jump off this P-switch, and then I love this section. Just feels so good. It's just platforming. And then this Nye. That was just comedy, and I have no regrets about that one either. Now this level was the biggest problem spot. So a little background, the way I play Yoshi, I hold Y the entire time and fat finger my thumb to X while holding Y, which is technically the optimal way to play Yoshi. But no one else does that. So I come here, press X, and I missed. You have to be very fast, is my point. So if people didn't do what I did, that would happen to them, and they wouldn't catch the Yoshi in time. And for the longest time, I couldn't figure out why people were struggling so much, so I couldn't, like, give them any advice. Oops, that was fast enough, I just repressed jump. You are technically able to do it with pressing Y, which is why it was so frustrating. Now, this one was dedicated to Keynes, and I think it was my favorite level. It's 50 seconds with no checkpoint. So that's really, like, that's rough. But I just absolutely love every bit of the tech that was, like, involved in this. Let's see if I still got it. So I don't destroy that POW for a reason unknown to the player. I don't destroy that POW either, but then it does work. And then I don't destroy that POW, and neither does the shell. So what's going on here is that when a POW comes out of a question mark block or a note block, it can't be destroyed by anything. Now that's really hard to use a lot of the time because note blocks only spawn POWs if the note block is on screen. But question blocks do. So this whole sequence is initiated by a spiny shelmet. So it both spawns the POW and then destroys the block that it was under. And that setup took me a while to figure out. It's super clean. And we use that 3 times. And what happens here is this POW falls down, is in that state where you can't jump off of it, then hits a spring, and then you can destroy it. So you kind of like are still confused, like, well, I could destroy that POW, and then you get to this POW, and my absolute favorite troll is when they see the spiny shelmet, and they forget everything about this game, and they just go, I need to stop that spiny shelmet, so they jump on it. Unlimited Will did that. Dante panicked and missed the door as well. And again, that POW's normal, but because you're forced to walk off, you land on it. So you're just like, sort of creating confusion the whole level. Like, you don't know what's going on. Like, you can't explain why it works, it just does. And then you get to this door, and the shell does nothing. It's so great. And then, because you've been so trained to just jump on POWs, you jump on the last POW, and you die. And I love that. Everyone... Some people, like, saw it coming. Most people did not. This is the level I spent the most time on. The only problem that I have with this level, like, it's very long. I probably could have cut the beginning, because the beginning's just not that interesting. But the other problem with this level is just something I didn't notice during playtesting. If you swing too far back, this way, this Mecha Koopa despawns, and it's, like, sorta unintuitive, and then that shell spawns too early, and you can't get in the door. So you kinda have to stay in line here, which, yeah, kind of sucks. I also really like this next one. It flows really well. And there's like only one problem spot with it, and it's just like sort of blind. You know when you over-engineer a sandcastle? Well, there is the one... there is the one special block right here, which I like. You know what? I totally forgot. There's a secret in this level. And no one ever figured out the secret. The trick is, you hit Bowser Jr. twice, and then he starts throwing shells at you. And if you catch the shell, and then kill Bowser Jr. without using the shell, you shell jump up here. You did? Oh, nice, Itzy. You can get a little THX. I'm revealing the secret for you. World 4 was too hard. I am ready to admit. Remember when I said that I was like training the player? This is the natural extension of that. The little up throw, and then you grab the bomb and do a meow dive. And that timer was too tight. I have no problem with it, but a lot of other people did. I still do really like almost all of this level. Now this trick was really jank, and I knew that, but I thought it was cool enough to, like, justify, and I still kind of do think that, but what I didn't count on was people struggling so much with the section after it that they had to keep doing this trick over and over and over again. Also, I haven't done this in a while. This is going to take a second. Oh my god. Okay, never mind. I like it again. There. That's the trick. But then you have all of this left to go, and, like, trying to read this blind, I didn't fully appreciate how hard that was. Goba playtested this level for me, and bless his heart, he tried to get me to nerf it more. And I did actually nerf it. After all that, like, kind of unreasonable ask... Well, okay, wait, hold on. Before I reveal this, the classic SMW turn block troll is like, hold jump, hold jump, hold jump, and then you stand on one because there's a coin in it. And I wanted people to anticipate that, and then throw it completely out the window. So I wanted them to, like, see, okay, here we go. That turn block, I am not... Like, the expectation was just, I'm gonna land on this, and there's gonna be a coin in it. And that would get people too, but that wouldn't have been an original troll. But some people, like, didn't predict that, so they just thought I was being mean. And this level's really hard, so I kind of regret that one. I do think it's a great troll, just not for the end of a level this hard. And then we've got the speedrun, which I didn't think was that hard, but, like, Dante didn't beat this level, so I feel like it must have been. The best part of the speedrun's undoubtedly right here, where you, like, slide on the snake block at roughly the same speed. But there are some other cool parts too. Yeah, I really like the look of the brick blocks, which is why I used them so much and implemented the P-switch. I really like that trick too. This is, like, sort of cool, but everyone's seen it now. That's a hard, like, ground pound cancel. You have to do that pretty well. I definitely underestimated that difficulty. But yeah, I still really like everything in this level individually. Probably too hard for the super world. We've just got one level left. Turned out almost really well. I like 99% of this level. I think most of this level is fantastic. Like, fast-paced, auto-scroll, in castle, with a Fire Flower subworld, like, yes please. Damn. I kicked that the wrong way, but that's just about it. Especially this pipe entry. I absolutely love this pipe entry, and I'm so glad we figured out the D-cheese. So it's about to turn into a Fire Flower level. Okay, so the on-offs are inverted, but, like, I have a power-up detector right here. So you need to have the Fire Flower, or you need not to have the Fire Flower, in order for this pipe to be accessible. So you have to collect it, like, after that loads, and it loads, like, pretty late. There were one or two spots that weren't super clear. I know about the P-block indicators, but I think they needed it here. It was very obvious to everyone to shoot this bomb. It was not obvious for everyone to shoot the bomb a second time after throwing it. Like, that's what you were supposed to do to stop it? I'd be ahead of the auto-scroll by a little bit there. Oh, that didn't happen to me in actual runs. But yeah, you shoot that piranha plant, you get in the pipe. And that's where the level should have ended. But I got a little too ambitious, and I wanted to make a Fire Flower boss fight. This is a cool theory poorly executed. The boss fight's just not that exciting. You kind of just stand here, avoid the magic, and shoot piranha plants. And then the boom boom comes down, and you shoot him, and it's just not that great. You, like, avoid a single hammer, and then the hammer bro's never a threat again. I wish this level was more than it was. Or this boss fight was more than it was, but I also recognize that it was incredibly hard to, like, fit this much stuff into, like, such a small space, because I only have one screen left, because the auto-scroller, like, filled up the whole thing. But yeah, this boss fight's really boring and really free, and I wish the level had just ended. And if the level had just ended, the end of the entire super world wouldn't be this ugly. Because, like, there's no choice, I have no choice but, like, to show the mechanism. And, like, there is a lot of stuff going on up here. And, like, these pipes are, like, very specifically placed so that they, like, launch the spiny shelmets, but yeah. I wish I just ended it without a boss fight. All the other boss fights, I like. That one's just so anticlimactic and by far the worst one. So, I wish I'd at least come up with something better.